Thank you, baby. I love all of you, too. I want to thank everyone in this room for helping me and for being my friend. One thing about this campaign, everybody that was involved is exactly that, my friend. It's been a while since... It's been a while since I've run for office, and as I told everyone up here, and I can name everybody, this is a bunch that Dave and John, you all never got involved in a campaign like this in your life, and can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And, when we started, many of the people up here and many of you in the audience, we got together and I said, now I want you to know exactly how I am about politics. And it started when I was 29. When I made up my mind, when I ran for city council, what I would do, what I wouldn't do. I decided never to ask anybody for money directly, which I've never done. And that's kind of odd in today's world. Second thing I made up my mind about was that I would never run an ugly campaign of any kind. This one turned ugly sort of at the end when you couldn't even answer and so forth for third-party groups and things of that nature. There's a lot of things I could have said and not done or done that just didn't suit me.
You're a better man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm afraid that that type of thing doesn't help our political system, which is one of the greatest freedoms that we have in this great country we live in. I think something like 22% voted this time. I think we lost by 1% or whatever the vote was. A while back, every poll that was taken had us pretty well up there with everybody below us. Newspapers and so forth endorsed the other people, and then besides that, at the end, we got some pretty nasty stuff, again, in the mail that a lot of people maybe subscribed to or didn't know, and there was no way to answer it. Who knows what it is? The way I look at it, God's will be done. And I accept that. I really do. I want to thank each and every person in this audience and up here. Again, some of you have been friends of mine forever and ever. One of the young people working came the other day and said, you know why I'm here? He said, you spoke to my third grade class. And that's how I got interested in politics, and I wanted to help you. And he showed up and worked every day in the headquarters, like many people in this audience. You too. Anyway, I don't feel good about this, but by the same token, I feel it's what I had to be, what I had to do, and that I believe in our system. And this is the way it turned out. I wish every candidate in the race that ran well. Everybody worked very hard, and it's a difficult thing. It's not easy. It's especially difficult at home. It's not fun for somebody who loves you, and that includes starting at your house and everybody in this room. Somebody who loves you, to see things done and things said that maybe shouldn't or don't fit the person that you know. That's just the way it is. Politics is not pretty these days. We tried our best to stress that and do as much as we could to change that, because I just see a trend, and it's continuing today, of people not being interested in the system. I would do nothing to erode that. I believe in it so much. We're so fortunate to live in this country, this state, and this city. And we want to do everything that we can to continue. I feel worse about, in a way, letting you down than myself. But by the same token, you have worked so hard. You really have. Worked very hard. And I appreciate it so much. I couldn't tell you that enough. All the people on the stage and all of you out here, and many, many more than not here. I want to thank every single person again and again and again. Get very interested in this runoff. Study each person and see who you think might be the best candidate. To everyone running, again, or that ran, I love all of them. Some things that happened shouldn't have, but by the same token, that's just the way it is. And I never look back, and I'm a forgiving person because that's just the way I choose to live. Again, everybody, I'm going to hang around and hug all of you before you leave. I'm coming down there. I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate the city so very much. I think Tampa has everything it needs to go forward. This is going to be a very difficult time. As we've talked about during the campaign, it's going to be very tough. We had a big shortfall, but we've got everything that we need. School system's great. That was corrected last time. The crime rate is doing really, really well because we added 145 police officers when we were there, and on and on and on. The property tax base went up 85% when I was mayor the last time. We had a recession, nobody could help that. And it's still going to be with us for a while, so all of us are going to have to hold hands and go through this together, not throw darts at different people and so forth. But we're looking at millions, the state looking at billions, and the federal government at trillions. It's not an easy time. I quoted a number not too long ago because we were talking about panhandlers. I started looking at some numbers and realized that 17% of the households are food insecure in 10 counties around us. I've never heard of such a number. I read it several times. A lot of people are in trouble, gang. Help them. Smile. Don't tell everybody you love them with your thumbs. Hug somebody. As silly as that might sound, it's necessary today. Again, let's not forget we have to protect what we have, starting with our city, with our families, and with our friends. I was asked a million times, excuse me, I think I got one in my pocket. Maybe, where is it? What does that thing mean? It meant for the campaign, give me 5. What it means tonight is politically goodbye, as far as I'm concerned. No, this is only for political purposes. I'll be here a long time, I guarantee you. Thank you. I want you to know this, when I say that doesn't turn me off about doing everything I can for the city and for this state, for this country, and for you. I will always, always give as long as I can. This has been so, so good to me. Again, with that, the band's going to play a few more songs. I'm going to come out there and personally thank most of you. That's what I want to do. It makes me feel great. I love every one of you, and I love this city. God bless you, and thank you with all my heart.